Hello friends, welcome back to Creature Crossing. Thank you so much for coming back and checking out the latest video. Today you guys, we have a very quick island tour. This should not take very long at all, but we do need to acknowledge the winter island of 2022 through 2023 that is super officially complete and finally defined as Wintergreen for the island theme. You've seen the island already if you have been able to hop into live streams, but that theme Wintergreen will make so much sense as we run around, if it doesn't already, based on my outfit and this house customization and some of the details you see in the edges of this screen. But friends, let's acknowledge this island only happened because we needed to complete a winter island for this year, and despite how difficult it has been to nail down a theme and a layout and a design in general, this island is really all about can we finish a theme within a limited period of time, not can we create an incredible island. This island is simple, it is basic, but it is cute and it turned out way better than I really thought it was going to after all the aforementioned struggles were taken into account. So friends, despite this island being more a get it done island than a let's challenge ourselves to make something incredible, it is phase 7 of Creature Crossing, so it's gonna get a proper island tour video. If I can stop myself from rambling anymore, we'll jump into it. Alright guys, let's start at the airport as we should. Let's also bust out the map so that you guys can see what we're working with on a basic level. So first, let's acknowledge our dreamies, our beautiful white babies all over here. We have Blanche, Whitney, Diana, Tutu, Apollo, Piper, Tia, Bianca, Chevra, and Dora here on this island. They were all chosen simply to fit the theme and because I think all of them are pretty darn cute. So those are the dreamies that we have for phase 7 here on Creature Crossing, and here is the island map. So as you can see, it's essentially all water. The original concept for this island was an Arctic theme, so I wanted to build glaciers and icebergs that were floating around kind of in the Arctic Ocean. So that's where this whole map idea came from. So we really just have a few island structures in this huge body of water that is the entire island. We have this very cool land bridge going up the middle. We have this really cool shopping district happening here along the back of the island, which we're gonna go look at. And then of course, lots of open water and also lots of waterfall features. So that is the map for this island. I also want to say I did not do any beaches. I also did not build a campsite for this island. Again, we had a very limited amount of time to finish this theme and we had a really hard time nailing down a theme. So all of our time has been spent trying to come up with something cohesive and finish a very basic island design within the theme. So guys, let's check it out. Here is our entrance. It's pretty simple, but as you can see, most of the items that we use for this theme are in fact the frozen items, as well as lots of trees and shrubs and hedges, and the pale green taupey areas that coordinated with the color scheme that really became the overarching theme of this island in the end. So here's the entrance to our land bridge that you guys saw on the map, but before we go up the bridge, let's head under this arch here, right over here to resident services. KK is gracing us with his presence today, and I'm sure he's very, very cold. But check out the very simple layout we have. So these islands, I called them villager islands because all of my villager homes are on these islands. They are entirely squared off so that I could use fencing along the entire perimeter. So we have all of these hedges with all of these corner frozen pillars. Here we have some seating areas with some garden benches, some log stakes, cube lights, all of that good stuff. Everything that you see on this island is going to be very repetitive. I used very specific items over and over and over again to make this island cute and to make it coordinate with itself across the theme. Here is a fun little central waterfall feature that I did on the left villager island, just to fill in some space here in the middle and continue that theme of waterfalls while giving that impression of maybe melting glaciers that kind of kicked off this theme to begin with. So there's our super cute waterfall, and then if we come around the sides here, we can see what is essentially the neighborhood, but all of the villager houses that ended up getting pushed to the back of these little islands, these little land masses. So these are all of our dreamies in this very, very cute layout with these adorable house customizations that again coordinate with that whole idea of this color that's really taken over the theme for this island. So the houses are coordinating beautifully, all of the greenery is coordinating beautifully, little accents like these lanterns and these glowing moss wreaths on the door all coordinating really, really nice, all within the same color scheme, going along with our custom design codes and all of our frozen items. Here along resident services, again, we just have it fenced out. We've got our cube lights and our lanterns as corner features in this fencing. We've got a couple of frozen trees here at this entrance. So again, nothing too elaborate, but we're just marrying a lot of natural natural elements with a lot of frozen elements to make this theme work. And then we're gonna come back down here to the bottom of the island so that we can go check out the next villager island over here on the right. Very similar layout to what was going on before, but this island features my house instead of resident services. So here's this really cute fencing along with these log stakes, cube lights, and lanterns that I ended up adding to make a little arrangement here in front of the fencing. My house, of course, has been coordinated to match the others here on the island. I love these home exterior designs. I think they're adorable, and I can't believe how well they coordinate with the island. I've got lots of fun items layered back here on either side of the house. We've got some topiaries, some log stakes, shrubs, flowers, frozen trees, of course. And then recently I added some seating areas, just duplicated on both sides with the long log sofa. We've got some log benches and the log stools on either side. Just threw some candles out there. I needed to establish a little more something in the space in front of my house, so I just decided to build these cute little seating areas off either side. Another thing I did not do on this island was any home interiors. So everything you guys are gonna see in this tour is on the exterior of the island and within this adorable theme. So if we keep going along here, instead of our waterfall feature on the other side, I built a little skating rink. I think this is so cute. It turned out really, really well. It's the perfect size to fill in this space here in the middle of this villager island, and I just think it came out really cute. I don't ice skate, but if I did, I would want to ice skate here. Along the bottom of this island, we have those same seating areas that we saw on the other side, with just these really cute arrangements of elements here to make those super cute. We can walk along the outside of this island. And friends, you've probably noticed this is just a fun little feature we came up with for this island. Upon discovering these amazing custom design codes for this kind of icy flower pattern, I decided to plop a floor light in the middle of it, and then we made all of these little stepping stones that kind of wrap all the way around the central islands here, so you can just see them in your peripherals while you're walking around the island, which is exactly what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to be a fun little accent for this island design. Here we have very similar, let's be honest, completely identical villager house layout and design. It is so cute. I like it so much. I love this combination of items around these houses, using the decayed trees, the log stakes, the hedges, the lanterns. All of this stuff just works so beautifully together. I really do love how these came out. And here's the end of our villager island on this side. So let's go back down just one more time, and then we'll go right up the middle of the island. All right, guys, here we are back at the base of the central land bridge, which is kind of a big feature for this island. So if we just walk right up this bridge, we are going to see frozen pillars with cube lights on top of them, the hedges that are everywhere else, and our little decorative islands on either side. This is such a cute little walkway leading up to kind of the central landing point. And this, I absolutely love how this came out. The combination of the natural elements with the frozen items actually works really well, shockingly enough. This whole design just works together to be adorable, and I really, really love it. So these are those diagonal bridges that we've been seeing on the villager islands. That way you can access the islands from the central landing as well. But if we keep going up this land bridge to the second landing, also adorable, we come to two more diagonal bridges with this huge waterfall centerpiece here actually coming down from the museum on that very top level, and then the shopping district on the second level. So again, in the conception of this island, I was going to have these cliffs back here representing glaciers, and then have all this water pouring off as if these glaciers were melting into the Arctic Ocean. So that is where this design came from originally, and then I just kept it and we worked around it because I do think it looks pretty amazing. Okay, let's branch off over here to the right, and we will go up this incline to one half of our shopping district. So I was able to customize all of my resident homes to the same adorable home exterior customization that we've been seeing for the villager houses and my house. And then we've also incorporated some furniture over here with the iron garden table and chairs, more trees, more fencing, more topiaries. On this side, we have the Able Sisters as our featured shop. And then if we keep going down here, we'll come to the end of this cliff with, yes, more river and waterfall flowing down the side. Again, the thought here was melting glacier. You guys may also notice that same ice flower code with the floor light here. These little accents are also happening along the cliffs here on these waterfalls, which I think is so cute. So if we make our way over here to the edge of this cliff, we can head up this incline to the museum. So the museum is the very top and very center of this island, and we just surrounded it with some very simple elements that again have been repeated all over this island just to fluff out this theme of wintergreen with these very specific pieces. So we can see this arrangement over here on either side with the round topiary, the log stakes, cube lights, and lanterns. Of course, we've incorporated hedges up here along with the floor lights that you've been seeing, and then we have one lovely little garden bench here right front and center if you would like to sit outside in the cold and look at the front of the museum. There there is comfortable seating for you here. Down a matching incline on this side, we come to the other half of the shopping district, which is going to share all of the same elements as the other side, but is going to play host to Nook's Cranny instead of the Able Sisters. So we have Nook's Cranny on this side, but those same tables and chairs, the same tree arrangements with the cube lights, the same resident home exteriors looking so cute, coordinating so well, and then the same waterfalls and rivers coming off of that very top back cliff all the way down here, just to make a melting glacier, Arctic Ocean, natural icy feel. And friends, we are right back where we started. We've done a full circuit. It is a very small island because most of it is water, and as you guys know, again, if you've been catching the live streams, that was my grand plan from the beginning, to make this an easier theme to do because of our limited time. I went ahead and just built a whole lot of water to fill in a lot of the square footage that needed to be accounted for a complete island theme. So guys, that's really it for this tour. That is all this island has to offer. Again, it was a get it done island so that we had a completed winter theme for phase 7. But again, despite being very simple and very quick, I do think it came out really cute. But to be honest, this island really shines, no pun intended, after dark. So let's transition to the nighttime so I can give you guys a quick tour around the island at night, and you can see just how illuminated all of these really cute areas are. And just like that, here we are at nighttime on Lothlorien Island for phase 7, the Wintergreen island theme. And guys, as usual, I am just gonna walk around the island with some chill jams in the background. Since we've already walked around and talked about what's happening on the island, this is just a quick circuit for us to check everything out after dark. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And that, my friends, is the Wintergreen Island. It is phase 7 of Creature Crossing. We did it. We completed the island. Apollo and his photo bombing. Dude. Are we seriously doing this right now? Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to find a different centerpiece. Yeesh. Fine, Apollo, you can have it. Let's go back to the front of my house. Goodness gracious. Friends, we did it. The Winter Island is complete. We are ready to move on to phase 8 of Creature Crossing, which will be our new spring island. Theme yet to be revealed.